Vengeance! Vengeance!
Welcome to another video, guys. Today I'm gonna give you an Evolve Shaman guide and gameplay so you can play better with and against Evolve Shaman. This deck really took the meta by storm and it doesn't seem like it's going away anytime soon, unless Blizzard nerfs it soon. But until then, it's gonna be in your best interest to know what to expect with the deck, or you can even give it a go and see for yourself how strong it could be. I know a lot of people think it's a simple deck, but it's anything but. There are plenty of micro synergies and plenty of weird decisions to be taken with it to pilot it optimally. So yeah, if you're like me and you thought the deck was a no-brainer, give it a go and see for yourself how many things you need to be considering with it. I'm not saying it's not strong, and I'm not saying it can't high roll a lot, but there will be plenty of games with it where you will have to make very weird decisions in order to make the win. Drop a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you're new, and now let's get into it. This is the list I'm currently using, but it's definitely not the only version you can be going for. Most of the cards are no-brainers here, but some of the choices we have are Sludge Slurpers, Tour Guides, and Novice Engineers, which can definitely be played around with. Sludge Slurpers and Tour Guides are not your typical one-drops which you want to be curving out with most of the time, but they're usually ways of you to discount your Mogus and Giants. So definitely think twice before keeping them in your mulligan, unless you're against a very fast, aggressive deck, in which case sometimes that would be correct. We also have a Tech 10 Harrison Jones, so we can deal with all of the weapons in the current meta. Some people would advise you to fit in a Sticky Fingers instead of Harrison Jones, and yeah, if you're facing mostly Shamans, it would be pretty sweet stealing a weapon like that. But keep in mind, if you're playing against anything but a Shaman, stealing any other weapon would kinda be not so beneficial for you, cause you will kinda be ruining your Horde Pillager. It would be pretty horrible for you to steal a Marrow Slicer, for instance, or a True Silver, or even a Bulwark from a Warrior. So in that case, Harrison Jones would shine a lot more. But you can also just switch it up for a News, even though you're gonna be losing on the card draw potential, which could be pretty important for you. Other than that, it's pretty standard. We have the Giants and the Derailed Coaster, which can be used to cheat out your Giants very early, which you will see from the games as well. Mogu Flesh Shaper is a no-brainer, cause it's always nice to rush something with it to value trade and after that evolve it into a huge 10-drop. Everything else is pretty self-explanatory. A lot of people ask, can they play the deck without Instructor Fireheart? And the answer is yes. You can just swap her out for some tech card like more weapon removal, or you can fit in a Cable Rat, or even a Clacker. Also, you could find room for Revolve in this deck, because it would be pretty strong against a huge Eddy early on. So you definitely have plenty of tech choices if you wanna switch it up a little. For the matchups, your only bad matchup would be Aggro Demon Hunter, Face Hunter and Highlander Hunter would not be too great, and Broom Paladin has an edge over you, but anything else is deep in the green, if you know what you're doing. Whirl Kick Rogue is also a pretty close game, but it's still mostly in your favor, and Pure Paladin can also be trouble, but usually you're fine. Here's the mulligan for Shaman when you're going first. As a general rule, Custodian and the weapon would always be a keep for you. And if you already have one of those, Dread Corsair can also be a keep, and maybe even Horde Pillager in some cases. Lightning Bloom usually helps you cheat out early on, so you can steal the game before the opponent has a chance to do anything substantial, but you have to be careful how you use it, so you don't lock yourself completely out of your next turn. Sludge Slurper can be a keep most of the time, but you have to consider if you really want to be curving out early or you want to save it so you can discount your big guys later on. And same goes for the Tour Guide. Novice Engineer is not an amazing card to keep, but it's still card draw, so technically it gets you closer to the weapon. When you're on the coin, the situation is pretty much the same, but here you even get to think about keeping Mogu and even Giant, in which case even Coaster becomes a very good keep, since you will be able to cheat out those big guys really early. Like I said, you will have plenty of weird decisions to be making with the deck, including not playing minions so your opponent cannot trade his minions in order for you to cheat out the Giants early. I'm not sure you should be crafting this deck right now if you're missing too many of the epic cards, but you can definitely try it without the legendaries, so keep that in mind. If the deck really gets nerfed, I'm assuming they're gonna touch the Evolve weapon and maybe make Custodian to free mana or something like that. But for now, you still have time to try this deck out and see it in its full power. A lot of people are playing very heavily against it, including all sorts of weapon removal and weapon steal, so it's definitely not as potent as it was in the first few weeks when nobody was actually noticing it that much, but you can still have a pretty high win rate with it, so go for it. If you want to check out a really detailed guide about the deck, you can definitely check out Jambray's guide, because he really did a fine job creating it. It's more than 1 hour long, but he really goes deep into detail, and it's an absolute masterpiece. So if you're serious about learning the deck, check it out, and you will definitely do so. That's gonna be it for the guide part. Now let's see some of my games in my top 300 legend climb with it. Enjoy! Sludge Slurper is not something you just want to keep as a turn 1. You kind of want to play it because you got Giants and Mogus. But against the Shaman, I'm not even sure I want to keep it. I'm going all in for the weapon action. The one who gets the weapon first usually is the one who wins. Okay, well, turn 1 weapon, let's go. Where is it? Where is it? No weapon. Fuck. There goes my game plan. Ain't nothing wrong with that, Uber True. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Drawing for my weapon or custodian. That ain't it, Chief. But we got a giant, so that's some sort of a game plan for us as well. If we had a little bit more minions. I might actually try to cheat out some shit. I might actually try to cheat out the giant here real early. There's the custodian. I have 2 lines of play right now. If I lightning into the derailed coaster, it draws me 4 minions. Giant becomes super cheap. Oh damn, Boron with the raid. How's it going, Boron? Welcome, welcome. Should I be a greedy bastard? Could just go with the custodian.
You are not prepared. I'm blind.
How's it going, Outlaw? Could just go for the custodian. Thank you for the follow, Outlaw. And thank you, Boron, again. Fuck it.
Oh, if you're sure.
Next turn I can do a lot of stuff with all those coins. Made level 69. Go get him, Venom. Okay, time for the Wep. Crazy shit. Go. I don't need to waste the rush. Okay, that's pretty decent. This time we got the good shit. This time we got the good stuff. The big guns.
Here for a good time?
Not a long time. Giant's time, Mogu's time. Still, I feel like I'm ahead. Rip next turn, indeed. But I can also giant if he doesn't do too much. Never mind. Never mind. I missed 1 damage there, fuck me.
Elements guide me.
I've been evolving these. Maybe I don't, just because anything I do, it dies. Nah, fuck it. Let's pass. I mean, sure, he trades my big stuff, but... 5 overload, you seen it here first. They don't call me Kris 05 for nothing. Okay, it's getting scary. This thing gets alive next turn, so hopefully it hits the derailed coaster. We have the broom, so nice. Pretty big garbage he got. Good thing I didn't swing, that would have been a huge misplay. Okay, we did it, we did it. Math is hard. 2, 4, 5. So technically giant would be at 1. 2, 4, 5. No, it would be at 0. I won't be able to play the Spirit Lackey though. I'll do it for free. I don't wanna fuck up with lack of mana.
Here for a good time, not
I'm
a
gonna
long
face
time.
this.
Not a long time.
There is little time.
Fuck.
Not a long time.
Actually, let's go like this. Fuck, 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 fuck. That was kinda dumb, not gonna lie, but all's well that ends well. Okay, pretty bad drops, but at least we got this shit. Can't kill my 4/5 unless he does something from hand. Hopefully I get my second weapon.
Mortals are so squishy. We're gonna wreck you up.
Fuck. That's pretty big. No rushes, please. Well, even better. He gets to charge through. Okay, there you go. There you go, homeboy. Let's see the spell first. Serpentshire unplayable. They're all unplayable. Pharaoh Spirit might be the most important one, honestly.
Treasure? Loot? What more can I ask for?
We protect our own.
Medicia!
I'm invincible. Elements guide me.
Okay, and that fucked up my rush. That fucked up my rush. So... Fuck it. That fucked up my rush. Savage. Random evolve action. Epic Duel Simulator intensifies. Okay, random spell could be Earthquake for next turn, but he won't have a next turn with this board state. Imagine the game decking you Savage. That was some major dickage right there, but it is what it is. We're used to it. We're used to the dickage action.
Loot? What more can I ask for?
That's scary. Less scary. He has to be trading a lot here. Okay. One off lethal right now. Random 5 healing, random taunt.
Here for the tour?
Mortals are so squishy. Bend to my will.
How you doing?
Magic minds. Elements guide me.
Oh, got him. Shouldn't have an answer to that. And nothing wrong with a couple of... No, he can only get one core Crown Elite. Okay, got him. Alright, Lady Vash, you say. Lady Vash, you say. 240, blaze it up. I don't know, man, I'm new to this. We constantly get the 6-9 viewers nowadays. Nice. Partner when? I don't know, Chief. Maybe if I get my shit together, who knows? Blackout. Have we played against Blackout? Kinda rings a bell. Not active deck, not only. All time. Black Hole, Black Storm, no Blackout. Hand looks decent. This with this is nice. Pitmaster also nice. Novice Engineer, maybe no, because we already have the shits. And we can just be hero powering. 12th Eddie. I don't know, Rocket. Oh damn. Okay. We also have the Moose Knuckles, so that's nice.
Spin like the sun.
Wow, okay, bud.
Like the winds.
Damn, nature, you scary. Get a load of this guy. I'm going all in. Taste my steak. Hey, epic 4-drop. 5-drop actually, but still.
Spin like the sun.
Okay, okay. Okay.
To battle!
Next turn I'd rather do it with the Pitmaster. The Shipmaster. Let's go.
Strike like the winds.
I'm getting the nuts, he's getting the nuts. Remember how I said Hearthstone is an epic duel simulator? That's what I mean, man. That right there. Epic duel simulator. It's always a lot more fun when both people get the nuts. Whereas sometimes when the game decides that one person must have fun and the other must suck dick, it just gives the nuts to one person and the dick to the other. And, you know how it goes. Story old as time itself.
Give me that!
God damn you. Let's see if we're gonna get free freeze as 4 manas this time. Okay, this time I'm gonna top deck this instead, because this one is a standalone decent minion. There's my sting. What the fuck, Blizz? What the actual fuck, Blizz? I was joking! I mean, thanks, it's not free freeze this time, but it's a fucking 2-free, what do you mean? Oh my fucking god. What is... This is not the random 4-drops we should be seeing. Honestly. Fuck my fucking life. Sorry, YouTube. Mild language usage, you know. I'm gonna take that. I have a lackey in hand, and he has a turn. And a board, so what do you mean? He obviously knows I have a lackey in hand. I mean, he's not that high in legend, but he's still legend. Like,
to make a wager, friend?
he still has a deck tracker that shows him this is a lackey. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. Why? Why must you torture me so, Blizz? Why?
Choose soon.
Imagine Kris understanding sarcasm. At this point, I don't even know what sarcasm is. Wow, he actually is gonna leave it? No, he's not. He ain't stupid. Alright, alright. I like that. I like that.
Treasure? Loot? What more can I
Loot?
ask
Did
for?
somebody say loot? Think I'm gonna hold on to my lackey?
Taste my steak.
Taste my steak, or whatever she says. Again, the randomest of 5-drop. The randomest of 5-drops, man. 2 5-drops with the grand total of 8 stats each. Actually 7 and 9. Basically an 8-8 is what I'm trying to say. Alright. Really can't complain with a hand like this, but golly gee willikers, can my evolve action become less impressive, please?
Taste my sting.
Finally something. Finally something acceptable. I'd rather keep my rush hits. I really don't need a random Doomsayer, even though it's a less than 0.7% chance. Wow, actually survived that. Thanks. Something. Okay. Incredible. Okay, thanks. Random Epic Duel Simulator. 2020! Why is it? So fucking dumb. Okay, we got the Sea Giant, we got the weapon. This is a very decent hand against any Demon Hunter right now. And this guy looks like Soul Demon Hunter, above all else. Custodian also decent. No reason to throw my tour guide right now. It's only gonna die. We're far better off using it later to get wider on the board. Because here playing around the Blade Dance is the biggest thing you can do. Apparently this guy is lifesteal. That much has been said. I think we have a good shot against him still. Box Spine Knuckles. We're gonna play this one so he doesn't know we have this one, because we had this from the start. Using silence like that, kind of weird against an Evolved Shaman. I mean, we have plenty of things worth silencing. Okay. The thing is, he runs 2 oozes in there, so we're still going for it. We're still going for it next turn, pointing out the weapon with 2 Dread Corsairs and a totem seems fine. And he is destroying it, so technically our Horde Pillagers will be getting it back. So it should be fine. Okay, like that. Let's go.
Blood and plunder. Blood
Taste my sting.
It's nice that we have unkillable taunts. Shouldn't be too hard for him to deal here. He can't ooze me and Blade Dance at the same time though, so that's kind of good. That's fine. That's fine. Time for the Desert Hare. Let's see what this shit is first. I can freeze him so he won't be able to swing. Maybe that's worth for later.
Taste my sting.
Button's glowing green, so I might as well press it. Wow, amazingly not amazing minions. Good thing he already used both immolation arrows, but God knows he has plenty of more ways of killing these shits. Is he gonna Blade Dance here? Definitely can. I mean, both my 4 drops with 2 fucking health. Okay, he didn't. That's nice. He gets to trade 1 extra. Definitely has to trade the 4-2 here, because... yeah. reasons. Going like this because these are horrible. He's almost dead. That's not to be underestimated. Okay, kind of fine. We ain't drawing a mech because we don't have a mech. Free drops are adequate. I mean, at least they're free freeze. So far, I've been getting worse 4-drops so far. Okay, that's pretty ballsack for him. Him having to use both immolation arrows, I guess that was not too amazing for him. 11 and 3 viewers right now, killing it, killing it. Keep this up, maybe someday we will be partner. Who knows?